Welcome back, everybody, to Jordan's Gaming Gambit. As last time you guys saw, we were struggling on making it through the nights. We are low on our trust levels, and we really aren't gaining as much grace as we would like. Um, I'm going to just keep focusing on these quest lines and see if we can't figure out a better way for us to sustain our current village right now. But we'll just dive right in and see what we can accomplish today. So we got our road built there. Yeah, so we are, I guess we're doing all right for resources. We are still dealing with people who are starving. So let's go in here. I'm gonna just look here real quick on food and hunger. Okay, so we have plenty. Okay, we don't have plenty of raw food. That's why our food production's down. Okay, so let's go in our technology tree here, and we're going to research this farm. We're going to craft that here right away, because that should help us sustain our food production better. I'm going to put this right next to the fisherman's port, just because it is a food type item. We'll get people to prioritize building that. Okay, and we need to go to the storehouse.
There are no fish left to catch in the safe area of the blood zone.
Oh, and we're almost out of the fish in the area, so that's definitely not good.
Our fishermen come back empty-handed more and more often. With how few fish there are in the surrounding waters, we'll soon go hungry. We need to build a blood beacon to expand the blood zone and find more fish in waters beyond the mist.
Okay, so we definitely need to focus on getting that additional blood zone up.
Farm, so we don't starve until we find more fish.
Okay, and I can see in the water here, where's a good example? Let's see little fish swimming around. So here we have some fish. Looks like swimming in a circle here, but they're just outside of our blood zone, so we can't reach those. So I would like to try to expand out into this area here, so we have access to these fish and to these gold resources. But right now, so we are starting to convert our wood into planks. And do we want... How many is it? Is it 1 for 1? Okay, we'll just assume it's 1 for 1 for now. And then they're almost done crafting this. But this should significantly help us with our hunger population. I think they're almost done. Yeah, so they're almost done here. Okay, let's get people assigned. Get them into this storehouse and have them delivering. And I actually, so we don't need that many workers doing that. Oh, this building is damaged. Okay, so they are... Oh, I actually have to put it in... Oh, I might have picked a bad spot. Was that the middle? There we go. We'll build 2 of them. Oh, building's not functioning. Yeah, so there's no resources. That's why it's not functioning. Okay. So hopefully that helps us with our food issues. We aren't making planks. Why aren't we making planks?
The work for today is done.
Does it take that long?
Go home.
Okay. So, moon beacons. Of course, we had 2 of those appear. And yeah, we're not doing. I think this might be enough for us to survive again.
Difficult times have arrived, as we can no longer even trust our own ruler.
If this continues, shouldn't we elect someone who cares for the people?
Yeah, so everybody's pretty upset. I don't blame them. I mean, I'm sacrificing everybody right now. I don't know how long this trust decreases that way, so I don't know. We'll see. I am going to build another one of these productivity beacons here.
The sun
And
is up. It's time to get to work.
there. So that should increase our productivity with everybody. We'll sacrifice this grace right away. And let's see, we were able to gain some points. Yeah, I think we're looking at more at making sure people are hungry. That's really killing us right now. Luckily nobody's getting sick, but hired. What? I thought I hired people. Oh, shoot. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So when you create these, it looks like you need to assign people in this menu. I might try to build. Can I build one more? No. Okay, so I can't build another one. That's okay. So that was stupid. I screwed up and I was not actively assigning people to this. So it looks like it was in 8 hours we should have raw food. So that will help. Once we get a bunch of that in, we should be able to catch up with our starving people. So it looks like we did finally get some planks delivered. That's nice. And then I added these productivity beacons here right next to our outposts for both mining and farming. We did get damaged here some. I think this did. Otherwise, so at least we aren't dealing with 0 wood and stone again like we were the other day.
The gods
But
of
I think
darkness are
food's a little
waking
bit more
up. Let's
important.
hope that they are kind.
Okay, so we want a sunken temple. All right. Preferably 2 of them. Okay. So, not ideal. We had 1 sunken temple. And I don't think we're gonna make it again. Yeah, we need 4. Holy. Well, there's 2 nobles that aren't employed, so sorry guys. So the nobles definitely help with these sacrifices because they give you more than the commoners do, and then they also give you some grace. I have no idea why. It seems a little weird, but I do think that you take a bigger trust hit. Anything. So you can see on our consequences, we are negative in our resource gathering and taxes. Taxes, not too concerned about. We seem to have more than enough of that. We're just struggling with those resources. Hopefully, we can get this trust level back up some.
The fresh air of the morning is the best.
And those should be, yeah, these are ready to harvest now. So hopefully, we get those harvested right away. That should get delivered here to our food production. We have the productivity beacon right there. That should help us loads with getting caught up on our starving villagers. Okay, and it looks like we might actually get two different harvests out of this today. We had one in the morning, and then we'll have one this afternoon as well. So I gotta start remembering to pick up these resources more from those moon beacons. But I think, yeah, so now all of a sudden we're not caught up with our food yet. Why is that not? Do I build another cookhouse? I feel like maybe we build another cookhouse just because, and then we can destroy it later if needed. But I'm not really keeping up with our raw food production, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, I think, for us to do that.
Don't forget to close the door for the night.
Got 100 blood to get through the night. Not enough. We need sunken temples. That's, or nothing. I guess nothing is better than those moon beacons. Yeah. Yeah, we're not doing well. Definitely not doing well. On the plus side, we have less villagers now to feed. We only have 74. We had
I see
quite a
unease
few.
in the eyes of the people. Their whispers are louder than ever, and the shadow of suspicion falls on my rule. Has the people's trust in me really declined so much?
Yeah, so obviously people are unhappy.
Tlatawani. The fear of the subjects has turned into distrust. People fear that their voice no longer reaches you. They have felt that you have turned your gaze away from their needs and problems. When people do not feel supported, they are ready to follow someone else, and there are already those who would gladly take your place.
So tell me, how to restore their trust?
Okay, so here, hopefully we're going to learn how to build our trust levels back up.
Show that you are willing to correct mistakes and remind them that their welfare has always been your goal. If the people see you as a caring leader, they may give you another chance. If not, I'm afraid, your time here may be over.
I will listen to the people. They need to know that their fate is not indifferent to me.
How much
Okay,
longer
so
will we tolerate his rule? He no longer deserves our trust.
Everything he does is for himself. Perhaps it's time to find a new leader.
yeah, so here we see people are pretty upset. Okay, so I am going to build this. That was our next thing we were supposed to build or unlock in our adventures. So let's get this built. I don't know where I
The
want to.
fresh air of
We're short on blood. Tlatoani, sacrifice. Grace before it's too late.
Oh boy. Yeah, we barely made it. Barely made that through the night. So we're going to try to hurry up and build this. And hopefully this will help us be able to go out and, I don't know, like adventure more or something so that we can actually start expanding. Because this is getting, I don't know, I think we're getting at the point where we might end up having to restart completely, which I really don't want to have to do that, but I mean, whatever we have to do. So, and it still wants us to build another blood beacon, but last time I checked, I can't. We need stone blocks and obsidian. I don't know how to even get obsidian. Think though we can unlock this. Unable to unlock. Why? Okay. Well, let's see. Our resources. Stone workshop.
Excellent. The Kalpuli group will allow us to search discovered locations and gather resources to bring back to our city.
Okay. So we want to send people out on a exploration. And this was the one that I think, oh, we need to assign people. So I'm actually going to pause. I need to start pausing a little bit more since we're having such a hard time. We have enough to build one. Here, send. 7 hours. So we have to make it through at least one more night. And that will hopefully allow us to get some better resources because yeah, we'll see if we can make it through the night, but I don't know if we're gonna make it. There's a really good chance we're gonna end up having to start over. We did gain some. That must be for people being hungry and stuff, or not. Well, no. Oh, there we go. Yeah, some people are not hungry. Okay,
let's rest. Tomorrow will be a hard day again.
So we want to make their trust, it looks like, to at least neutral. Obviously, that's kind of always been the plan, but we're struggling. And we did get a sunken temple. Perfect. I really wish I could send 2 of them out there. And then, so we have 9 commoners that we can sacrifice. Okay, and they are gathering. They should be back about midday tomorrow. Oh, I have no blood. How much do we need? Oh boy. We're gonna let some damage happen. I really don't want to have to sacrifice more than necessary. But yeah, so what we're kind of learning so far, this is definitely a game that you want to make sure that you are following along with like the quest lines and really staying on top of that stuff. I tend to really like the management, productivity management and stuff like that for games like this, and it is a little bit of a struggle to kind of learn some of this as you go. Although they are
Come,
doing
the
a
city
very
shall
good
fall if
job
there is
with
no
the
blood. We must
tutorial,
sacrifice
so
grace.
we're just gonna get in this habit, I think, right now of sacrificing our grace right away. These guys have finished.
We've done it. At last, we've uncovered the secret to freeing the region from the mysterious fog.
Now what? Can I send you on like another journey? No? Oh. Well, I just unlocked something. Oh, you mean to tell me that I could have been sending people out to different areas like that? God, that's annoying.
Blood supplies are dwindling from night to night. We need to find a constant source of blood so that the blood zone does not collapse. We can solve our problems while exploring the Valley of Mexico.
Okay. Yep. So build a port. So we need stone blocks. I did already unlock that, so let's go ahead and build. Kind of want to build over here because that's where we have that this productivity beacon, and I think I can get it right in the corner there. I think that's a, yeah, I think we just barely got. Let's send these guys over there. I want them to start working on that, and then we will get them a road. We'll get them a road right away. And I think at that point, that's going to utilize all of the members of our village. So, and hopefully these guys will be done traveling at that point, and that'll give us some resources. We do have about 9 hours left of our day, so hopefully we'll just keep an eye on these guys. Few hours to explore. And I will point out, we are now finally kind of positive in our meal production. So, kind of. So, that's a big win for us. But yeah, we'll need about. How many was that? Did we need 20 stone blocks? Hopefully, we can get that done in a day. Okay, and these guys are done. Stone and gold supplies. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. So,
Tlatoani, there is a group of people heading towards us. They look like our kind. We don't know what they want yet, but we better be prepared for different possibilities.
okay. Hopefully, we'll take these guys in. Um, we'll definitely take those guys in because I want them to. I do want them to have us get a little more resources from them. So that's going to take a while for them to get back. We have this scout group. It says that they're ready, so Harbor, Hunter's Camp, Ancestor's Tomb. I think we're going to go here. Maybe not. Let's do this. It's only a 2-hour travel. These guys got 12 hours to get there, so it'll be a little bit. Oh, and then we're still paused. Okay. No, I thought he said that there were people coming.
Why should we be the only ones working? Everyone should contribute.
Okay, I mean, he's got a good point. Okay, maximize that. Connect it to a storehouse. Hire a worker. No resources to process. There should be plenty of resources to process. Okay, here we go. All right, so now we have to make another decision on what we want to do. Less productive. Okay. Yeah, you know, we're gonna put them to work. We're gonna try to gain our trust back. It gives us additional people to actually be able to sustain our workload. So
We are not
we're gonna let
cut
them
for
work.
work like this. Night is a time of ghosts.
Almighty Tlatoani, I have just the solution for that.
All right, so he's got a solution.
You claim to have the solution to help our nobles better accommodate to the new work life. Yes, I have been writing down training manuscripts for new workers, as did my father and his father before me. I believe they would help train the nobles. I will gladly sell them to you for a humble price of 30 gold. Very well.
All right.
I pass this knowledge on to you, great Tlatoani. May it be of use.
So we have 2 sunken temples. Again, I only have 3 unemployed commoners, so we're just gonna let some damage get taken tonight. These guys should be done exploring here soon, and then hopefully these guys will be back by the morning.
The nobles are slowly getting used to working in the workshops alongside us.
Okay, so these guys are gonna start. Oh, nice. Okay. So we're just gonna keep sending these guys out consistently like that. Yeah. Why are there no resources? I don't understand. There's so much. What do you mean that there's... Do I not have a delivery person set? Oh, okay. So I want to get that efficiency up. That's part of our problem. So we might barely scrape by. I don't know, we'll see. I don't... Doesn't have a lot left. We only have 4 hours left though. Okay, he's on his way back, unfortunately. Three hours. We're close. Oh, and we can make it. We can let this last for 3 hours. That's fine. These guys are going to be done traveling here shortly. And that should really give us some more resources. Okay, so these guys are gathering for 5 hours. Holy. Okay. Well, yeah, we got 1 hour left. We're just gonna let that go.
Wake up. It's time to act. We're running out of blood. Let's sacrifice some grace to fill the tank.
Let's repair and grace sacrifice. There we go. All right, these guys finished. Please. Okay, raw food. Cool. Okay, that's not... Okay, maybe it is this tomb. We'll find out. It only takes them 4 hours to get there, so. And I don't know if you guys noticed, our trust is slowly going up. Barely. And okay, so we're stone blocks. That's our biggest concern right now. We'll send them out to the other group, and then that other group's going to be finished shortly. What do we have? So we have quite a few we've got quite a few technology points. Let's open up some more stuff and see if we can't. I don't really need that. Oh, we have to discover this. Oh. Okay. So that's kind of cool. Perfect. This is what I want. And I think we're going to okay, that's okay. I should have looked at that better. So we don't really need that. We need... Well, we don't really need that because we can't even get blood to begin with. Okay, well, that's kind of cool. And... I think we're gonna do this. That increase like our area? Oh. That bumps it up a little bit. You know what? That's okay. I think. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, so that did pretty significantly expanded our area. So these guys can actually start gathering gold again. And we did increase food or our fish area as well. Can I move these? I might be able to move. Do I destroy it? I might lose that house, though. I can destroy this one and put it in a better spot. Okay, we'll let this guy finish. Actually, yeah, let's destroy that. Okay, so that guy's gonna come back in. And then... where do I want to put this? I want to bring it out that far. I think we want to give them more gold. We'll put it right there for now. That's really nice that I can just move those. Oh shit, we got guys way out here now. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, I gotta pay attention to these guys. Let's see. Let's say don't worry about it right now. See what happens. Settle there. Okay. Alright, what's that? Got it. Send it to the city. And then I am gonna send these guys out right away. We're just gonna keep them moving all the time. But it does tell me now to talk with my advisor, so let's see what he's got.
Akito metal. Did he really support us when we had nothing?
Yes, young master. His heart was not made of stone then. Seeing our poverty, he convinced others to open the gates of Culhuacan for us. Without his mercy, we would not be here.
So, why is he now our enemy?
Because sometimes the greatest harm is born of the greatest trust.
Alright, so there's a little mystery that we were left with there. We'll have to dive more into that as we continue on our adventure. But that is actually where I'm going to cut it today. I appreciate all of your support and for you guys watching. Definitely drop some questions in the comments and I will reach out and answer them as I am able to. But as always, thank you all for watching and I will see you in the next one.